Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Facebook Live. I hope you can hear me okay. I am in a really boring white conference room here at WeWork, but this is what you get at a WeWork. But anyways, I am going to talk about email marketing today. I taught a class on Monday to a group of women in an amazing goddess networking group that I'm a part of. And it went really well, and I got such great feedback, I figured I would talk about it here on Facebook Live. I have not figured out how to share a PDF here on the live broadcast at the same time as I talk, so I'm actually just going to kind of glance at my PDF while I talk about it here. So as you can see, I posted email marketing, and I use the word marketing in quotes because I really don't like to think of sending emails to your audience and your tribe as marketing. Even though I have another business that is e-commerce, and that is really considered marketing when you're trying to sell a product through email. But most of the clients I deal with now, a few of them do have e-commerce and product companies, but many are coaches or consultants or healers or freelancers who basically have clients. And it's a little different. So I don't really consider it marketing. I consider it communicating with your biggest fans. So I taught this class called Email Marketing from the Heart. And I labeled it Email Marketing from the Heart so you can connect with humans and make money doing what you love. And if anyone's interested, I have a PDF. It's a 20-page PDF. And I could actually send you a recording of this class, so you can actually learn it on your own. And, it's a gift from me to you. And if you have more questions about it, just let me know. But basically what I wanted to go over were just some common errors I find in people's emails. And this is what I went over in my class on Monday night with these amazing, incredible women who are running businesses, and some of them have hobbies and passions. But some of the key points I wanted to go over is, first of all, I know everybody loves social media, including me. I just posted on Instagram. I posted on my personal Facebook. But email just is better for converting people and speaking to people in more detailed, real terms. You can get your point across about your business and your offerings and your services in a much deeper, more connected way than any other platform there is, other than real life and maybe a phone call. But email is the next best. So for those of you who are email resistant, my first suggestion is sign up for a free email account. MailChimp is free if you have I think it's under 2,000 subscribers. It's very easy to use. I taught myself how to use it many years ago. There's so much training. Just sign up and start sending an email to your group of friends. You first should ask them permission to get on your list. But just start sharing yourself with them. So that was one of the first things I addressed in this class, was sharing your story. Now, if you want to, let's say you're a life coach and you have potential clients on your email list. Let's say you have a few hundred people or 1,000 or 1,500. You want them to resonate with you and your story, and also earn your trust. You want your clients to trust you. They want to feel like, why should they give you their money unless you're going to produce some results? So how do you communicate that? Well, you start by telling your story like an open book, sharing your expertise, and not in a way of, bragging, like, oh, I've run this business and I've helped other startups. I do this constantly, but a lot of what I share is really just my personal insights, my stories. Things that I went through, things that I had to learn on my own, things that I was blessed to learn from other people who I hired and worked with, professionals, and now I can share with you. So that's a big part of it, is just sharing yourself on email and sharing yourself very openly and telling a lot of stories. And so that's one big thing. Another thing that I find is very common, because I do subscribe to a lot of emails, just a lot of it's out of curiosity and a lot of things that I'm genuinely interested in. But I find there's a lot of lack of clarity that people have. And this is actually one of my biggest pet peeves in general, right? You have to be clear on what it is that you do, what it is that you offer, how much you charge, and sometimes you don't have to mention that right away in your email, but basically, if you're a coach of some sort or you're a healer, you want to make it clear this is what you do, this is how you change lives, this is how you can help them, and then get that point across in a very clear, effective manner. So I blatantly say I do business coaching for heart-centered entrepreneurs and conscious product creators, because that is who I want to work with. I want to work with people who are on a deeper mission to help others and change the world and create products that are more sustainable, more conscious of our earth and the world that we live in. And that's who my ideal client is. So I blatantly say I do business coaching for heart-centered entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. So that's what I mean by clarity. So for example, if you, one of the women at the class on Monday, I think wants to start kind of a Burning Man type blog. I think that was the idea. I'm not even sure. But, if that was something you wanted to do, you just say, hey, we're so-and-so, this is our blog, and we're going to talk about Playa style, Burning Man style. For those of you on my email list, you saw that I'm really excited. I just got my Burning Man ticket today. It's kind of a big deal because it's like sold out and really hard to get tickets. But it's all about the clarity and the offerings. And you say, we're so-and-so, we're the Burning Man blog, and we're going to feature Playa outfits every Wednesday on our email. So your audience knows to expect every Wednesday an email with some photos of some really cool outfits. This is just one example. It might not even pertain to your business, but this is the idea of giving clarity. And then also another thing I addressed in this class was the idea of generosity. So as you see right now, I'm giving away tips on how to do email marketing in a great way and in an effective way where it really connects with your audience and hopefully gets you some clients and converts you into sales and basically earns you money to grow your business and have a great life that you dream of. But again, part of it is not about just selling your product, right, or selling your services. That actually gets really annoying when you get emails once a week that just say, buy my product, buy my product. I know all of you get emails from, I don't know, e-commerce companies, Macy's type companies, products that you buy. I don't know, Sephora added me to their list and then they send me emails all the time. And they tend to be mostly just like, buy our stuff. And I get it because they need people to buy their products to make money. But, what would actually be more interesting is getting videos from Sephora on how to do, Burning Man makeup, or how to do a smoky eye. Or, let's say it's a whatever clothing company, I can name some, but okay, I have a clothing company of my own, right? So my own clothing company. What I do is, yes, like there's always a link to buy the product, but sometimes we send emails that say, read our latest article on the top half marathon for 2017, or here's our latest tips on how to cure your running injuries. So it's all about generosity, right? So we're not just pushing the product, we're actually sharing information with people that want to learn this information, right? Like I'm doing right now, I'm sharing with you how to do email marketing or how to, be clear on your emails. And this is what I mean by generosity. So that's something to always keep in mind with your email strategy is, are you pushing your product too much? Are you pushing your services too much? How about sending emails that are just telling your story and helping others from a generous standpoint versus pushing a product standpoint? Another thing, and this actually, I want to do a full training on this one day because it actually bothers me how much I don't see people doing this. And it changed my life many years ago when I figured out how to do this. So there's this thing called email automation, right? And you can automate your email marketing to basically send emails without you having to write them every time. So for my other brand, Only Atoms, we do this. We offer 10% off your first purchase. And as soon as you sign up for the email list, you get 10% off. And you get the first email right away that has a coupon. And then it's, and I have no problem sharing this. There's no reason to hide it. I know some people hide it as if it's a bad thing. But then over the course of, I think it's, I have 10 emails that go around every 7 to 9 days. That new customer, or potentially that new customer, they learn about the brand. They get one email that says, hi, we're Only Atoms. We're running clothes made in New York City. It's created by a girl that came from fashion who runs, and that would be me. And then over the next 2 emails, we introduce them to the products, the details, things that are important to the brand, like where to run in New York City, how to get started running. That was also a big thing. That was a big mission of the brand that I started, was I really wanted to make running fun for everybody, including people that did not run. So I automated 10 emails that go out. Again, I think it's over a period of many months these go out. So it's I don't even have to think about it. And then they get added to my list, and then when I send the next email, they'll get that too. And it's great, it's automatic. It's not a bad thing. It's basically freeing up your time to then connect with them in a deeper manner in other ways. So, and it's amazing how many brands and small businesses I find out there that don't have this already set up. And it's really easy to do. You can just Google it, MailChimp automation. It takes some time, but once you set it up, it's like you kind of don't have to touch it again. Except one thing. There is one person whose email list I subscribed to recently, and I got their automation, and they had not updated it in, I think, about 2 or 3 years. And it actually, one of their emails said something about 2014 or 2015, which to me, that was kind of a problem, because they're actually talking about Facebook, and Facebook updates their way of doing business and all their different algorithms, and basically Facebook changes all the time, same with Google. So if I was going to sign up to learn how to maximize digital marketing on Facebook, I don't want to get something that's 2 or 3 years old. So that's one fault. You do have to watch your automation, make sure that it makes sense, make sure that if it has dates, you change the dates. If there's an email that says something about, it's winter time, buy our sweatshirts because it's cold out, but then the email gets to someone in the middle of July when it's 90, that's a problem. So watch that. But anyways, I have a ton more training. I have this 20-page PDF. I give a whole class on, it was basically like introduction to email marketing, or maybe like mid-level email marketing. If anyone is interested in getting this or getting a free training about this, please either comment on this Facebook Live or reach out to me on email. It's beth@bethaweinstein.com, or you can join my private Facebook group where we share tips, and I'm actually going to be sharing the PDF in there. So join the Facebook group. It's the Badass Wizards, because we're business wizards. And maybe I'll address more of this in next week's Facebook Live. I can go on and on. I can talk for hours about this, but the whole point of the class was to do the emails from the heart, and that's the key to everything, really. Once you start this email list and you start connecting, you really have to just speak from the heart, and that's it. Whether it's a physical product or your service, or if it's your blog, or if you're just sharing information about your life, you can do that too. There's people that have started whole businesses based around sending an email about their lives. I mean, this is a real thing. This is the world we live in today, and it's wonderful. So I challenge all of you, just sign up for an email service provider, whether it's MailChimp or someone else. Ask some friends to join and just start doing it. Commit to, if you have to, once a month or once every 2 weeks. Put it in your schedule, like put it in your calendar, make an alarm go off, set up the email for the night before. You can make the email sent out at the same time every month or every other week, whatever it is, and just do it and just get started on it. It's the best way to get yourself out there. It's the best way to start a business. Just start now. Don't wait. There's no reason to wait. There's no reason to hide. There's no reason to not share yourself. Yes, it's a little scary sometimes, and yes, it's a little embarrassing, just like these Facebook Lives are. I'm sure my hair is all over the place. It's a little embarrassing, but it's amazing. It's real. This is all people want to hear is you and your story from the heart. So I hope that was helpful. And if anyone else is out there and has any questions or comments, please just write a comment. Let me know if you want this training. And if any of you are interested in a longer training, please reach out to me. I'm happy to do maybe a webinar, a live recording, because this is something I'm actually truly passionate about. I know this just from my own business. I know it from helping others. It's a game changer. And if you're not already on email and you think that your Instagram is going to make you millions, I don't know, maybe some people it does, but if you're not on email, join now and get started on our email list. It's very important, and just start connecting from the heart. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great week. And if any of you are going to Burning Man like I am, please reach out to me. I would love to meet you on the playa. My camp is actually hosting an awesome party, and you are all invited if you're there. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful weekend.